fucking blind to see it. You took their
Right.
father out of the household for a little
Well,
bit
he
of
at the
money,
time
for a
he doesn't
little
cook.
bit of money, for a little bit of money. You're not
He
rich
should.
for a little bit of money. And you didn't discuss this up front, ma'am. You didn't go into it saying, hey, man, I need you to carry all the bills. You need to pay all this stuff. You did this afterwards. Good
I know.
for you. Get the fuck off my phone. I cannot stand women like you.
What's going on, YouTube? We got another Kevin Samuels video for you guys today. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. I'll make some commentary towards the end of the video, you guys. Depending on how long it is, I may send something towards the middle. Go ahead and leave it a like, comment, subscribe for more. Stay tuned, y'all.
Any more broken home? Hello?
Hi. Can you hear me better now?
I can. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
So your name is Dakota?
Yes.
Are you north or are you south? Which one are you?
That's good. That's funny. I've never heard that joke before, but I would say
So how many kids do you have?
I have two.
Were you married?
I was.
Okay. And how long are you divorced?
I am.
How long you been divorced?
4 years.
Okay. So what's your question?
My question was I just wondered if it would just be better for me just to simply wait until my daughters were older to date.
Well,
and just to explore, because I have dated, and interestingly enough, the men that I've met, they're usually older.
Mhm.
They're stable.
Mhm.
They have, some of them have lived at least 2 lives,
Mhm.
and that's fine because I'm 40, so that's to be expected.
You're how old?
I'm 40.
How old is your youngest daughter?
9.
How old is your oldest daughter?
12.
See, here's the issue with.
Yeah. So what I was going to, are you done talking?
Well, I mean, if you met a guy that you were fond of and he was fond of you, where's their father?
Oh, he's in their life.
But would he want some? Would you or him be all right with a man in the house with 2 teenage girls in development?
I haven't had a conversation with him about that.
Your ex-husband?
Yeah, I haven't talked to him specifically about that because I haven't.
But what do you think he would say?
I don't know, actually, to be honest. Okay. I don't know. He has somewhat of a passive personality.
Right. Is he very protective of his daughters?
No. Well, you know what? I don't know yet because I haven't really had a situation where he had to be.
Well, are you guys co-parenting successfully?
Yeah.
How often do you interact with him?
A couple of times a week. That's how often he gets them.
When's the last time you guys actually,
Probably back in 2013, years ago.
That's the last time you had him.
The last time I slept with him, yes.
That's the last time you got these. Really, 2013.
2013.
7 years ago was the last time you scratched that itch.
Probably more like 6. I would say 2014 because that was the end. So.
Okay. So, and who have you been seeing since then?
I've just dated, but I think I've been.
Okay, ma'am, you're 40. 6 years ago was 34. Woman sexual prime is 35. Come on now.
What's your question again?
Who are you hooking up with?
Who?
Yeah. Because if it wasn't your ex-husband, that's okay. But you haven't had any long-term relationships. You've
No,
been in
because
but in your sexual prime. Look, I've had my fair share of experience, and come on, sis. That's all I'm trying to understand is. What I'm trying to understand is how close you guys are, and how realistic you're willing to be. If you're saying you haven't hooked up with him for 6 years, okay. But you say you see him every couple of weeks.
I see him every few days. That's how often he gets his
Every
kids.
few days. Does he have a wife or a girlfriend?
No.
All right. So, it is. Are you guys still attracted to one another?
I am not attracted to him.
Has he changed physically?
As in how he looks?
Yes.
I mean, he's cut his hair and everything.
Okay. So we keep on moving.
So I mean, yeah, like it's another one that done broken the family up. You know, it's like as men, I don't know when I'm getting married, but as men, shit has to be a tough pill to swallow. That you know you're not really benefiting in marriage, and well, for most of these ladies, you're not benefiting with them in marriage, and you still have to give up half of your things, depending on if you get a prenup or not. And these girls just end up just not giving a fuck at all. Like, yeah, it's what I'm gonna do. I'm not happy. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm gonna get up out of here. Now, of course, the small percentage of people that get abused have the right to just be like, yeah, I'm getting out this marriage. Both sides. But most of it don't be abuse. It be reconcilable, however the fuck you say that word, differences. Like, it don't be nothing major. No type of affair or abuse for real. It just be, I'm not happy, so I have to say I'm not happy. He didn't make me happy that day. Or he didn't say I look good in his dress. The stupidest things. So we gotta crack down on this, y'all. Like, you see this shit here. She don't give a fuck. For a little bit of money, she gonna leave this man. She done left this man. She will do it with the next nigga. Tap in, y'all.
On the wild side with me.
Well, he knows I date.
Date?
But I mean,
Date is one thing, but nobody staying over.
Oh, no. I have daughters here. Absolutely.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm saying. Your ex-husband knows that you aren't going to have men in the house with his daughters.
No, absolutely not.
But that would change. And the question is, how would he react if he felt like that was going to start happening?
You know, he might actually feel some kind of way about that.
Of course he would.
You are right.
So, this is why I often say to women, why did you guys get divorced?
Over money. He doesn't keep a job, so it became very difficult financially. I'm talking foreclosure, bankruptcy, all that type of stuff, you name it. So it was just difficult.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he doesn't keep a job. All right. But he's active in his daughter's life, even post-divorce.
Yes.
So are you living at your means now?
I'm sorry, say that question again.
Are you living at your means now?
At my means, as in if I can afford my lifestyle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been foreclosed or anything like that post-divorce?
No.
Then do you make room for the possibility that maybe you guys are living outside of your means? Because the picture you've painted is of a man who, after divorce, is around every couple of days. That is a hell of a consistent man after a divorce of how many years? 4?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
And he's over there 3 times a week. 52 weeks out of a year, he's over there almost more than a lot of. Come on, man. You divorced him over money. That's a petty thing to divorce over.
Well, he doesn't work.
Oh,
Am I
okay.
supposed to take
Okay.
care of
Okay.
him and
So,
his
so,
children?
so, so, so you're basically saying the measure of your man is money.
The measure of my man is, can he provide for his family?
Well, okay. Now, when you got married, did you tell him you expected him to pay all the bills? Did y'all have that conversation?
I never told him I expected him to pay.
Oh, okay.
I
But
didn't tell him
but
that.
but but he's a good father. Yes or no?
He he's a good father. Yes, he
Okay,
does
well,
what
okay.
he can
So
with his
I gotta
children.
ask you, Miss Dakota, what's more important for your daughters?
You mean
What's
their
more
relation,
important for your daughters, a paycheck or a good father?
them having a roof over their head?
Oh no, you got the roof covered.
Oh, so I'm supposed to take care of the children and a grown man.
Oh well, see
Okay.
that. See.
Okay.
Here's the thing. See,
Okay.
okay, no, don't get an
That's
attitude
fair.
with me. Well, what I'm saying is you're doing it already, and you ain't got no man,
Well, I'm not taking care of a man. I take
and
care of
you
the
gotta no.
children.
See those vows you took didn't say you can leave because of money issues. See, we have too many of our sisters that treat black men as though, if you ain't paying all the bills, that's why I start putting that question out there, letting black men know, you better understand that women will never come out and say it, but they expect you to pay everything. And if you don't, they'll leave you. Doesn't matter how good of a man you are, how good of a father you are, they will leave. Now, the funny thing is, you basically painting the picture of a man who has damn good character, but you throw him away because he ain't paying no bills. But the funny thing is, are you working any less hard than you would be if he was there?
Am I working
Are
any
you
less
working
hard?
any? Yeah. If he was there, would you still have to do what you're doing? You still have to go to work.
Yes.
All right.
I,
So him
I have.
not being there is not a net gain for you. It's a
Okay.
loss. You don't have a man in the house or any help.
Okay.
Uh, you're a grown woman, right? I mean, let's be honest.
I
You
am.
still are working, paying, but you are saying it like, I'm supposed to take care of a grown man. Well, would you rather? So a man is nothing but a check. He's
It's
supposed to
not
pay the
about.
bills, ma'am. It sounds like it or not. I get what you want, but what you got is what you got. You married the man. You got kids. He's a good father, but you prioritize money, so you divorced him over money. And here's the net. Why is all this coming to? Why is it going to come to bear? When you talk about dating and people start getting into your history with your ex, and this comes out, when this comes out, the guys who are worth a damn, they're gonna be like, oh, no, 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 no. They're gonna be like, nuh-uh, this woman left her husband because of money. So that's cool. Did you gain any weight in the marriage? So,
No.
and that's the thing. And as long as you're cool with being judged that way, because let's say if you were to go off and get married or find somebody, I hope you're all right with being left the same way because of a younger woman gaining weight or whatever. But you haven't said the man's a bad man. But I get it. I'm not telling you to take care of a grown man, but I'm telling you right now, you don't sound like you're doing nothing else. It sounds like you were better off married. Something in your ego wouldn't allow you to take care of no grown man. I feel you.
Mm,
I hear
okay.
you. But I gotta ask you, Dakota, were your daughters happier with daddy in the house?
They're always happy. I mean,
No, ma'am. That is
there
a
has been a change.
disingenuous answer. See, we were doing good until you did that.
What did I do?
I asked you a direct questions. Were your daughters happier with daddy in the house?
Yes.
and you would not give that man credit. You deflected. See, that's so petty. That wasn't about your daughters. That was all about you.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
So do you think that in a marriage, so you know how you were getting ready to ask me if I gained weight or, whatever other questions you were going to ask me. I'm just trying to get my words right. So I guess because there's a part of me that does feel like, okay, because when it comes to a woman, a wife, if she gets to changing and she gains weight, or if there's not enough sex and things after the children, if anything in her mood changes after she becomes a mother, if she changes in any way for the worse, and then he makes a choice to step out or leave or not do anything, I mean, is that okay? Because sometimes I feel like if a man changes and he's not on top of his responsibility, I feel like, particularly as a Black woman, that we're supposed to just normalize the dysfunction and just kind of go with it, even if you're in jeopardy of, losing your home, or you.
Is this a question? No, see what I allowed you to do, ma'am, is I allowed you to talk it all out, and you're starting to have a moral conflict with your own argument.
You think so?
Oh yeah. I'm good at what I do.
Okay.
I'm good at what I do. I let you get it all out because what you're having to say. Well, see, what you couldn't say is none of that happened. You're giving me a hypothetical, and I'm going to ask. No, I'll let you. Hold on, ma'am. I'll let you speak for 2 minutes, uninterrupted.
Oh, okay.
None of that happened in your relationship. So hypotheticals don't matter to your individual situation. Let's just put it on the wood.
Okay.
Your ego cannot handle a man who's not paying the bills. That's it. So for that, you broke your... No, I'm still going. That's it. It's not about character. It's not about family. It's not about the children's happiness. It's about your ego not being able to accept the fact that this man is under earning. That's it. It's not as though you said this man was a lazy, good for nothing, shiftless dude sitting here playing Madden all day. He's an active, good father. There are women. Come back and look at the chat room and see what women are saying. I'm not looking, but I can pretty well guess what the women who watch this platform are saying. Oh my God, sis. Basically, you have put money, and I'm going to say this: you ain't rich. It's a very petty thing you divorced for, and see that's what this whole COVID pandemic thing has kind of helped Black people realize, that all this shit that so many of our sisters people have valued, can be taken like that. And all you got is family. All you got is each other. And what you're looking at is a man that you divorced over money, who's still doing what he should be doing. See, if you divorced him over money and he just said, fuck it, I'm not going to do anything, then you'd have had a case. I divorced him over money and he ain't done nothing for his daughters. Now, no, he's still over here two, three times a week. He's active as ever.
When you say active, can you define active?
I'm defining what you said.
What do you think active means?
Active is you have sole physical custody, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he has every other weekend. That's what he has. So being over there every other day is outside of his custody arrangement. It's helping you. He only gets every other weekend. But
Correct.
he is extremely active according to the law. You are getting, if you need to do anything, all you gotta do is pick up a phone and say, "Hey, dude, come over here," and he's there like that because he's still in his daughter's lives. Ma'am, this was I would tell you this: good luck trying to date any man with any character and telling this story. It doesn't sound really good, ma'am. You divorced him over petty money reasons.
You think it's petty?
Yes, I do, because, ma'am, your ass is still getting up having to work. All you don't have is a man.
Okay. Well, I would like a man who works. So.
Well, good. What would your daughters like?
Okay.
What would your daughters like?
They would like a father.
No, they would like their they would like, no, don't get, that's bullshit. See, now you want to go there. That's little. They want their father.
Exactly.
They want their father. And they would like their mother not to have divorced their father over petty freaking reasons.
But here's the thing, though. Do you think that as they get older, that they're
going to do? No, what I think is going to happen is they get older, they're going to resent the hell out of you. They're going to resent. You want to hear? I think they're going to resent the absolute fuck out of you because their father is showing up on Tuesday and Thursday. He's there monthly. He's doing the hard work. See, many women complain of high value men of just being a check and not being there. You got the whole goddamn man even afterwards, and you're too fucking blind to see it. You took their father out of the household for a little bit of money, for a little bit of money, for a little bit of money. You're not rich for a little bit of money, and you didn't discuss this up front, ma'am. You didn't go into it saying, "Hey, man, I need you to carry all the bills. You need to pay all this stuff." You did this afterwards. Good for you. Get the fuck off my phone. I cannot stand women like you.
Alright, y'all, that is the end of the video. That's another Kevin Samuels video for you guys. And I can definitely see where his frustration is coming from, because you have to look at it like this. Most men are going to work their ass off. Now, as far as the income, what they get, it's deeper than that. This is a totally different channel, totally different video as far as what I'm going to speak on, but that's just what they're manifesting, and that's their desired reality at that moment in time. But at the end of the day, you chose that man. So for you to lay down and have kids with this man and decide to leave him afterwards for something petty like money reasons because he's not getting a job or he can't keep a job or whatnot, help him out in certain ways. And then I guess you feel like you've helped him out enough. You don't feel like taking care of somebody because you're already taking care of 2 kids. So you feel like you're taking care of a 3rd kid by taking care of him. But at the same time, yes, you lay down with this dude and you have kids with him and you decide to leave. Yeah, he may be a broke nigga, but he's still a man trying to put in as far as the kids. He's still in his kids' lives. It's different if he's a broke man and he just says, fuck them kids, fuck them babies, and just take off and never see you ever again, and then never wants to see them kids ever again too. See, it's levels to this shit, but like, we put too much on just thinking that, oh, I could do bad by myself, I don't need anybody. And then you're here on a talk show with Kevin Samuels trying to ask to see how can I still be married. And he's going to tell you the truth and you don't want to hear the truth, so you laugh at it, use that as a way to be like, I don't really care, but you're really emotional on the inside and mad that he told you the truth. And you don't want to get back with your ex-husband, so then therefore you just go ahead and argue with Kevin about what the fuck you want. It doesn't matter what you want sometimes. It just does not matter what you want. You got what you got. You did what you did already. So I definitely see his frustration. Then you just seem like you just have no awareness, no accountability taken for the actions that you've done. But yeah, we have to take those responsibilities on. If you want to come, come over and try to get with another guy, they have to take on those responsibilities as well. So it's not looking good for her, but I mean, he got her off the show quick, fast, and in a hurry. So yeah, y'all, if y'all enjoyed the video, man, go ahead and leave it a like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'm out, y'all.